Mr. Gaynor, let me start with you, if I could. I've appreciated your help in getting Missouri, my home state, the PPE and other resources that we need. I've written to you a number of times. You have been responsive in your agency, so thank you for that. I want to ask you a question along these lines. We just spoke to my governor today, and the governor tells me that the state really wants to continue to build up their supply of PPE because of the second line personnel. And here we're thinking particularly of law enforcement, first responders, others, clinics who are having trouble getting PPE. The state wants to be able to resource them. Of course, they don't have the ability, these particular personnel don't have the ability to order directly themselves. They've got to get resourced by the state. So the state really feels they need to continue to build their supply of PPE. Would you be willing to work with me on that to make sure that Missouri gets fully resourced and that these responders, again, law enforcement, clinics, first responders are able to get what they need?
Yes, sir. And I just think for context, and I think this is some of the dynamics we're trying to understand is, there's hospitals and nursing homes that had to have a pre-COVID use for PPE, medical grade PPE. Now that COVID is with us, there are other critical infrastructure sectors that had no pre-COVID use for PPE, especially medical grade. So trying to understand exactly what some of these individuals or companies or private sector are looking for, we would want to understand that. So I would love to have a conversation about what exactly is the delta. Is it medical grade PPE for medical purposes, or is it cloth facial masks because you need less than 6 feet to actually get back to work in some business? So I think between the Admiral and I, we can help solve that problem, identify the need, and then obviously identify a source. Great,
good. Well, I think that making sure that our law enforcement and first responders get appropriately resourced is a priority that I would hope would be a high priority, and I hope that you'd be able to work with me on that. So I'll hold you to that.